You're staring at the email from HR confirming that your assigned parking spot, the one you've had for 3 years, has been permanently reassigned to someone who started 2 months ago. The note says it's due to a departmental restructuring priority system you've never heard of. You walk to the parking lot, and sure enough, there's Elena's white Mercedes in your spot, the one right by the door that you earned through seniority. She's stepping out of it right now, designer bag over her shoulder, not even glancing your way. Let's rewind 3 months. You'd been the senior data analyst at this marketing firm for 6 years, consistently top performer, the person everyone came to when projects went sideways. Then Elena transferred in from the satellite office. Your manager, Derek, introduced her as someone with fresh perspectives and asked you to show her the systems. You spent 2 weeks training her, sharing the workarounds you'd developed, the client relationships you'd built. She took notes constantly, asked smart questions, seemed genuinely grateful. Then small things started going wrong. A client presentation you'd prepared was somehow corrupted the morning of the meeting. An important email chain you could have sworn you'd been on suddenly didn't include you. You chalked it up to technical glitches until you noticed Elena presenting your analysis approach in a meeting, the exact framework you'd taught her, without crediting you. Derek praised her innovation. Back to the parking spot. You decide to ask Derek about it directly. He barely looks up from his phone when you enter his office. He explains that Elena's role has been elevated to senior analyst and that the parking assignments now reflect team hierarchy. Your role, he says, is being transitioned to more of a support function. Support function. 6 years of carrying this department, and you're being demoted without it being called a demotion. You realize this is the play, make your job so uncomfortable that you quit on your own. That night you can't sleep, but instead of spiraling, you start thinking strategically. You've documented everything, every project, every client win, every process you built. They don't know what you know. Here's what you discovered months ago but never mentioned. Derek had been misreporting client metrics to the executive team, inflating performance numbers to make his department look better than it was. You had the real data. You'd also noticed that Elena's LinkedIn profile still listed her old position at the satellite office until 2 weeks ago. The satellite office that closed due to compliance violations. You screenshot everything. On Monday, you don't confront anyone. You park in the distant lot without complaint. You take on the reduced assignments. You keep your head down. Derek and Elena exchange satisfied glances during the team meeting. What they don't know is that you've requested a meeting with the VP of Operations for Friday, citing concerns about departmental reporting accuracy. You've prepared a folder with everything. The real numbers, the inflated reports, the timeline of Elena's transfer. Friday arrives. The meeting lasts 40 minutes. You present facts only, no emotions, no accusations, just data. The VP's expression shifts from curious to concerned to angry as she turns each page. By Monday afternoon, Derek has been placed on administrative leave pending investigation. By Wednesday, Elena is back at her original analyst level and parking in the far lot. Your parking spot has a new sign with your name on it. The VP personally asks if you'd be interested in Derek's position while they search for his replacement. You take the weekend to consider it, but really, you've already decided. You never raised your voice, never sent an angry email, never made a scene. You just waited for the right moment and let their own actions speak. Sometimes the best revenge is just turning on the lights. 3 months later, you're in Derek's old office with your name on the door, and the parking spot isn't even the best part anymore. Elena transferred out last week, so here's my question. Would you have waited it out like this, or confronted them immediately?